Hi everyone, welcome. I have a meditation practice for you today that's a little bit different. If you follow this channel, you might have seen a video a little while ago on walking meditation. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it for you in the notes for this video. Walking meditation can be a really nice meditation modality if you've been sitting a lot and you need your body to be moving. If for any reason it's difficult for you to sit still, it can be just a nice break or variation in your meditation technique. When you're doing walking meditation, you're moving very slowly and mindfully, where you're using the experience, the bodily experience of walking as the focal point for your meditation. Today's meditation, we're going to do a little bit of a twist. So we're going to play with a little bit of backwards walking. Now, backwards walking can be really therapeutic and helpful for your body and your brain. It requires you to do something different than you're used to, which is a really nice challenge to bring into the body. It's going to use different muscles. It's going to require your brain to work a little harder. And it's going to be a little gentler on your knees, which can be a nice benefit. I'm going to introduce this with a walking meditation that includes forward and backward walking. If you decide you want to do everything backwards, that's a nice way to do this as well. I do want to note that if you're using the backwards walking as a physical therapy type approach, you're probably going to be doing this for longer and exclusively backwards walking, maybe on different surfaces. But this is a nice combination where we're just starting to bring it into meditation. We're using it as kind of an input for your brain and your body while you're staying focused in the moment you're in. So you can see what you think about it. You're going to want to have a space you can walk in. It doesn't have to be really far. When I do this in my home, I have a hallway that I use that's a little bit longer. But for our purposes today, I'm just going to be using this rug. So you use the space that you have. You're going to come to stand on one end of it. You're going to start to tune into your feet. So as you do that, you might even rock forward and back on your feet, feeling that shifting sensation on the soles of your feet. You might rock left to right and feel how the weight shifts from side to side. And then you might try to come into the center where you have weight evenly balanced between right and left foot. And you may also try to feel into the tripod of each foot. So you have a connection to the floor through the base of the big toe and the base of the pinky toe and the center of the heel. Maintaining your awareness of your feet. You're just going to stand. Let your body organize itself. You don't have to stand any particular way. Start to feel your breath moving in and out of your body if that works for you. And then you're going to shift the weight into one foot. You're going to maintain awareness of your foot on the floor. Feel the strength in that outer hip as you start to lift your other foot up and step it forward. And then you're going to feel the weight shifting over. So maintaining awareness of the soles of your feet and the rest of your body too, working together to do this walking meditation. Feeling what you feel. Staying present with each step as you go. This can be challenging in its own way. Normally, this is not how we walk. So we are providing the body and mind with a new stimulus when we do this practice. Now everyone's in their own space, so you're moving at your own pace, and there's absolutely no rush. There's no standard we have to meet here. When you get to the end of your space, if you feel comfortable doing so, you can start to walk backwards. So now you might notice that the sensations and the actions are a little bit different. Staying present with the sensations of walking, whether you are currently walking forward or backwards. If your mind wanders or you notice that you're rushing, see if you can come back to the sensations of movement, noticing what's happening in your body as you shift from side to side, feeling the connections between your feet and the floor as you go. If anyone is feeling like you just want to do backwards walking here, that is a valid choice. Otherwise, when you get to the end of your space, you're going to go the other way. So some of us are alternating forward and backward. Or you may be just moving backwards. Notice your felt experience of your space, recognizing when it's time to shift direction. Even if you're walking backwards and you don't have that feedback from your eyes. Shifting back into your own experience if your mind has wandered off. The most important moment of meditation is this moment of recognition and return. It's how we start to build new neural pathways in the brain that help support focus and concentration. Helping us to maintain a mindful presence over time. Everyone's going at their own pace here, so you may find that you need more time or less time to complete the cycle that you're on. There are no rules either that say you need to reach one end of the room or the other. So notice where you have certain expectations that you feel inflexible about. When you feel complete, you can come and just stand again. You're noticing the sensations in your feet. Being present with a sense of aliveness in your body. Taking your time if you need more time to complete your walk. And then taking some moments to be present right where you are. If you enjoyed this way of walking and this way of meditating, you might make this a regular practice for yourself. You can go up to many more minutes if you feel able. If you're interested in walking backwards as a way to help with physical issues, you may also want to practice this at different paces and on different surfaces. Safety, of course, is really important. Can be really nice to work on it mindfully in walking meditation and then also use it in other ways. I hope you enjoyed this variation on walking meditation. Thank you for participating in this introductory practice with me. If you have any questions or things you want to share, please do so in the comments. Take really good care, and may we all be balanced and well. Thank you so much.